Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative Reviews. Today is May 30th and we're going to be doing an experience review with the 2014 version of the Nike Flyknit Free 4.0s. Now, the two key things is these are frees, which means that they are really lightweight and they have a sole that contorts to most surfaces, and they are Flyknits, which means it has this kind of socky stretch material that's supposed to contort to your foot, and for me it works out really well. These are my favorite running shoes, walking shoes, biking shoes, do anything shoes, because they are lightweight and they look good and they feel great doing any of those three activities, or any activity pretty much that you can think of. Again, these are 2014s. I've had these for about a year. I just got the new ones. Again, the free 4.0 Flyknits in black instead, because the colors have changed, but blue has always been my favorite color. I like this blue on here, blue and black. Originally the laces were black. I decided to switch them to white midway through just to get a new shot of life in them. Of course, these are very dirty. I've run in them, I've walked in them, I've done everything in them. So I thought changing the laces would maybe upgrade them a little bit, because that would still match the sole. Of course, now they're very dirty as well, just like the rest of the shoe, but the shoe, in almost all cases, has held up. Now, I do want to begin with the only negative that I've seen happen with the shoe, and it'll start here with the sole. As you can see here, you have this kind of hexagonal pattern and little grooves and cuts that make it easy for your shoe to contort to most surfaces while keeping it lightweight. This is the free 4.0s. There are the 3.0s, which have thinner soles, and the 5.0s, which have thicker soles. I thought that this would give me a good combination of being barefoot and having support, and it ended up being the right choice. For the last 3 years, I've gotten the frees in 4.0. But the bottom here, as you can see here, they have these kind of pools or indentations. And what has happened is that when I walk, they kind of create suction, and when I lift my heel up, you hear a pop. Now that only happens on smooth surfaces. For example, a grocery store or a retail store at the mall, you can hear that pop. When you're walking on, let's say, concrete, brick, anything with grooves, tiles, wood, you don't hear it because there's no way for it to make that suction sound. But unfortunately, when you're shopping, which most shopping stores have a kind of clear, smooth floor, you will hear that pop. And that's happened in the last month. The new 4.0s have the exact same sole design, so I'm going to see if I run into the same problem too. If you have run into the same problem, please let me know. Maybe it's just because these are so worn down that you will get that pop, because normally these little things here, they kind of jut out, but as you can see here, it's almost flat smooth. But again, that's not something that should happen with a shoe. I mean, I know that every piece of clothing and shoe product has a deterioration point, but the rest of the shoe works perfectly fine. It is only this space that actually causes the problem. And I have that space so you can actually get that kind of curve like this for your foot without actually adding anything, because again, they want this to be a very lightweight shoe. This is one of the most lightweight shoes on the market, and with a new version, it still keeps that place. There are lighter shoes from ASICS and other brands, but this one works out pretty well. This one I got for $120, and I purchased this at Macy's. The new ones, the 4.0s from 2015, are the same price. I like this shoe a lot. One of my favorite things is tying these up tight where they don't fall off my feet, and still being able to slip my heel in because it has this stretch material on it. It has a nice little pocket here to hold my heel, and on the top here, it is very breathable. I normally do wear socks, but with these Flyknits, and especially the 2014s and 15s, you don't have to wear socks. So if you wanted to, You can stink up the shoe, run in them, and then spray them with some Febreze afterwards. There's a lot of big holes, as you can see here, my finger on the inside. Yeah, it's extremely breathable, and it's another reason why I chose this shoe over others, and why I do make my recommendation for everyone buying a pair of shoes to get the Flyknit. I'm not going to talk too much about the shoe, but as you can see here, all fabric, and you can see the loops that tie the laces and make it a firm structure down to the sole here, so you don't get any fabric distortion. What did I just say? Any fabric distortion. So it works out really well. It's not stretched in a weird way or torn at all, and I think it's held up great. Now for the dirtiness of it, you can always get a sponge and kind of clean that off. You can always get new laces, and that's new life into these shoes that have, again, worked over a year. And if you're not a hardcore runner, because if you are, your shoes are going every few months, you can get along with these shoes for a while. That is, if you don't care about them getting a little dirty. All right, this has been Matt for Creative Reviews. We've been doing an experience review with the 2014 version of the Nike Free 4.0 Flyknits. These ones come in blue and black. The original laces were black as well. I would say this has held up very nicely, and I would recommend the new versions, the 2015s, and if you can find the 2014s, to anyone looking to purchase them. They were $120. I've seen these on sale, cheapest price for about $70 at Foot Locker. Find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Blogger. Let us know what you like, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.